Hi guys, I'm here to do a quick video, well, a video share, I don't know how about quick it's going to be, of the another part of the swap that I was doing with Nisha, who is Inspiring Beautiful Creations here on YouTube. We had agreed to do a die cut swap, and I never did the video, so I wanted to go ahead and do the video. I used the Conservatory paper by Craftsman. I think that's from last year. And we were supposed to do a loaded bag or loaded envelope. I followed Scrap the World's tutorial and made the mini loaded one. And this is what I came up with. So I just want to go ahead and do a quick share. Mine is not overly full because I put most of the things that I am gifting her, the die cuts and everything, into a larger box because this would not hold some of the die cuts. So this is what I made, and I'll go ahead and take everything out and show you what it is. Let me show you the front. So this is the whole front. On the front right here, this is just one of the journaling cards from the paper. I just die cut it out, and then let me carefully flip it around. You can see the spine, and this is the back of it. So let me go ahead and start taking it apart. So these, we'll start here. This is just a paper wand that I put on a paper clip. The paper is not double-sided, so what I did is that shimmer paint that you can get from Michael's. It's on clearance. I want to say it's the Finnabair or Finnabar paint. I just painted it so it would have a shimmer to it. I used, I have some rosette fabric from my stash. I used that. Some little eyelash trim is on there. And I also used some little, it's like dried flowers. Some little dried baby's breath that are gold. I put those on there, and it's on a paper clip. I also gifted her an embellishment that I made from, I want to say it's the Papery box. I will also link her tutorial down. So I made some of those, and I gifted her one of those. This one is an envelope that has some, I want to say, it feels like nothing is in this envelope. Let me open it and see. It is empty, so I know what goes in here. So I will be filling that up for her. But I just made a belly band to go on here. I used some of that stretchy fabric. Die cut the heart. Both of these are Spellbinders die. The middle is an AliExpress die. The banner is from AliExpress, and I used one of the stickers that say Dream and put that on there. I also put some little bling on the bottom of the envelope in the top, if you can see that. And this one is another envelope that I made. So what I did, I had die cut some a Spellbinders die, and I wanted to make an envelope out of it, but it's just this part in the back, the piece that you see that is gold in the back, but it wouldn't work. So I just die cut I used the envelope punch board, made an envelope, and just glued it down to there. And in the back I have a feather, if you can see it. I used the Tim Holtz die, some crepe paper from my stash, and I die cut hello, and a little punched out a butterfly. This is another die that I have, and let's see, and in here I gifted her some tea. I will have to put that back. Okay, so on the envelope, right here is what I was talking about. So this is a Spellbinders die, the piece that goes around. I cut down the white part is I cut down a journaling card and just cut this was inside of the journaling card. I trimmed that out. It already had the gold on it. The love is from a journaling card also. I cut that out of the card just to get the frame of the word love, and put mainly some paper scraps in the middle just to have it a little bit curved. And on here you probably can't tell, but this is a frame die. I cut it out of the bag. Well, before I assembled the bag, I this top piece, I die cut this, then I adhered it to here and die cut it out so it could be lined up. So you have a window right there. And then I made her a wand. It's not overly embellished, but the envelope needed some filler on it. And the happy is from Heidi Swap. Again, I used a die from AliExpress. I put some tulle on here. This little trinket is from Michaels. It came this way. I used some I Am Roses flowers in the background. The piece of scrap paper is what I made the doily from. And on the back, I put some more tulle just to finish it off and circle cut one of the journaling cards to cover up the back piece. I think it came out really cute. And also, I made another one of those embellishments from, I do not know her name, so I will make sure I link her tutorial. But she does some great embellishments that are quick and easy. I think she also did the tutorial on these. There's some puffy hearts. So I made some puffy hearts for her, and this paper clip comes off. And then these are some other die cuts that are in here. They're Sizzix. They're like the things that you label your plants with. So the topper is just a piece of paper that I should have punched on the side, but I can't go back and do it now. EK Success Butterfly, a piece of tulle, and I put some glitter on top of it. I'm also gifting her some straws from my stash. And this is just a die cut I just used because you know how when you buy the pack, it has that advertising on there. So I just covered that with some paper. And since my straws did not fit in with the theme of the swap, I decided to make a large tag to cover it up. So when you look at it from the back, you won't see all these different colors, and from the front, you don't see all those different colors. And let me take this out. So when you look through the envelope, the loaded pocket, this is what you see. I used another die cut that had a bigger image on it, and I positioned it in the back, so when you look through, that's what you see. Anisha likes butterflies, so there's a butterfly in there. Butterflies on her embellishments. Some of the papers have embellishments on them. So this is the back of it without anything in it. It says Dream Big. I used some of that fabric from the dollar store and covered up another piece of the paper just to give it a little bit more shimmer to it, because that paper, the conservatory didn't have a lot of paper that had that gold on it. So this is my last swap that's in the bag. I used that large graphic 45 tag. She can take these off and reuse the tag. That was also part of our swap that we had to do 2 tags. So this is one of my tags. I kept it simple. She can, once she removes these, she can go back and finish decorating the tag. I did do some background stamping on the tag, if you can see it. I also did some modeling paste on the tag. So I left the center more plain, and she can go back and embellish this tag. So these are my last die cuts. And also, she wanted me to make her a strawberry card. So this is the card that I made. I'm going to say that when I die cut everything before I sent away my Big Shot to get repaired. So they had been sitting on the desk. When I went to put the card together, it wasn't clicking. I was doing it late at night. So I put the card away. The next morning I got up and just kind of started fresh, and I really liked the way that it came out. So I used some authentic paper to make it. The banner, we'll start from the top. The banner is from AliExpress. There's two little punch outs right here that are bows. I used this punch right here to make those little bows. They look like strawberries right there and right there. What else did I do? I forget who this die is by. I will do my best to link it in the description box. So I use that die. I use the Pink and Main bow die right here. The So Sweet is a Spellbinders die. And the basket is from My Favorite Things. So I think the card is really, really cute. The Copic coloring, I surprised myself. I like the way that my coloring came out. So just keep practicing. I'll eventually get it. But I really like the way it came out. So I put a note in here because that way she can reuse the card. I used a stamp from my stash. This is another strawberry that was extra. So the inside just has that on there. This is the back. I used a rose embossing folder on a scrap piece of paper and adhered it because the front of the card was heavy. So I needed it to be able to stand up by itself without tilting over. So guys, that is my share of my loaded pocket swap, die cut swap with Nisha, who is Inspiring Beautiful Creations. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. I'd be happy to answer them. Have an awesome day. Bye.